Us about that vision, changing the world as we know it. Please give it up for Anthony from Hoard!
Thank you. Who of you has seen this before? Hands up. I see some. For all the others, you should try out this new thing. It's called e-commerce. It's a huge business, I've heard. So if you see this, two things can happen. First possibility, a game starts, which is called Who Can Find the Parcel First? You can play it with a stranger, you can play it with a neighbor, or, right, with a garbage man. Second possibility, not fun at all, because it means you have to queue up in line at the local post office to pick up your parcel, if you make it within the opening hours. The root cause for all this is today's last mile delivery network. It dates back to the 1920s, and still, every big logistics company is using it. I'm going to show you how it looks like. There's a huge warehouse outside of the city, piled up with parcels up until the roof. And there's a delivery truck next to it. It gets loaded every morning with more than 100 parcels. And then this truck goes to the city, into a selected neighborhood, from consumer to consumer to consumer to deliver its parcels. But here's the thing. We can't call the driver and tell him, hey, could you pass by my flat at 8:15 p.m. because I'm going to be at work before and after I'm going to be at dinner? No, right? That simply doesn't work. We came up with a very simple solution for this problem. We partner up with local stores in the city where items can be deposited when a personal handover is hard to manage. We call these places hotspots. And by setting up multiple of these hotspots in a city, we create a last mile delivery network. Companies can deliver to a hotspot close to the consumer, and from there, consumers can request a delivery to the doorstep within 30 minutes. And it also works the other way around. And the best thing, also two consumers can use hotspots to exchange items with each other. Now, let me tell you how two of our customers are using us. It's been just 2 weeks. We're partnering with one of Europe's biggest e-commerce companies. They are delivering 55 million parcels a year. And they want to offer a customer experience which they can't offer with the existing logistic companies. So they ask us for help. Obviously, I can't tell you who it is, but I'm pretty sure that half of you did order from them in the last month. So this is what we do for them. There's a landing page for online shoppers where they can schedule the pickup of a return delivery in a 1-hour time window. Next thing, a courier comes, picks up the parcel at the consumer and delivers it to the closest hotspot. And then, every time a day, there's a truck who passes by all the hotspots in the city, collects all the parcels, and brings them back to the e-commerce warehouse. Now, let me tell you about our second customer. You might have heard of them. Airbnb is facing the problem that 20 million keys have to be handed over from vacation rental hosts to guests every year. And existing logistic companies, they can't help them. So they ask us to help them out. And this is what we do for them. There's again a landing page for Airbnb hosts where they can select and find a convenient located hotspot close to their apartment. The only thing they have to do is to go to this spot, drop their keys where their guests can pick them up later. And like this, everybody's happy. Hosts are happy because they can give access to their flat from a distance. Guests are happy because they can check in and check out flexibly at any time. And even the shops are happy because they can sell to people who come to the shop and pick up keys. Now, the market we are addressing is last mile logistics. It's already 70 billion market size globally. But we're even expanding that by offering services to companies like Airbnb, which couldn't get served from the market before. And our business model, it's very simple. We charge for everything which goes through an hotspot. And one spot only costs us 100 euros in acquisition costs. That means with only one customer, Airbnb, an average hotspot is profitable after only 7 months. And the best thing, we found a way to globally scale our network. We have launched now 200 hotspots in more than 18 cities across 6 countries in Europe. And we are very, very proud to have achieved all this just with an investment of 150,000 euros. And this is the team who made that happen. I myself have a background in logistics and consulting. Arne is an architect and designer who developed great smart city projects. Sebastian is a full-stack developer who published app in the App Store with more than 1 million downloads. And Johannes is a great operations manager. Now, once every 50 years, there's one logistic company who disrupts the market. In the 1920s, it was FedEx. It was UPS introducing cars for the last mile delivery. In the 1970s, it was FedEx introducing planes for express deliveries. And we believe that now is the time for decentralized logistic networks and for Hoard. And so do our investors. I'm Anthony from Hoard, and we are the future of last mile logistics. Thank you.